Oh, we're offline today and I've got my co-pilot on. Whoop whoop.
Yay.
We're off to Welsh Wales today. Oh, it's in beautiful Sam.
Whoa. Woo.
Clear, bro. Well then, we're at Gamston, and look who's with me!
Yay.
Yeah. So you're flying today, yeah?
Maybe.
I thought I'd got a day off.
Yeah, go on then, I'll fly.
We're going flying. Shall we go
Yeah.
shall we go to the beach? Or shall we go to Welsh Wales and go abroad and take our passports and go overseas and stuff? Yeah.
Why not both?
We could, yeah, let's do it. Somebody give me a clue!
Gamston Radio, good morning, Golf, Bravo November, Oscar Mike, request radio check and airfield information, 2POB, VFR to Swansea.
Golf Bravo November, Oscar Mike, Gamston Radio, very good morning to you. It's way 2-1 with a right-hand circuit, the QNH 1022, readability 5.
2-1 right hand, QNH 1022, Golf, Oscar Mike.
So we're going to go to 2-1. So that's that way. So we're going to parking brake off. Let's roll. Oh, we're offline today and I've got my co-pilot on. Whoop whoop.
Yay.
We're off to Welsh Wales today. In Welsh Wales, where they speak a funny language and have lots of L's and things in their letters, their words.
Golf, Oscar Mike, holding short at 2-1 and Bravo, ready for departure.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, there is nothing known to affect your backtrack onto runway 21.
Entering the backtrack in 2-1, Golf, Oscar Mike. Golf, Oscar Mike, taking off at 2-1.
Golf Oscar Mike, roger, the surface wind 170 degrees less than 5.
Okay, power set. Heels to the floor. T's and P's all normal.
Let's
Golf
go.
3 Sierra, roger, one
Let's
aircraft
go
flash
to
reported
live.
intentions of joining along final runway 21.
And there we go.
We
are
have liftoff.
airborne. We have liftoff of the space shuttle. Golf Oscar Mike. Bird. Whoa. See that bird then, Sam?
No, I didn't see a bird.
It was right in front of us.
Yeah.
I had to just move out of this way.
Okay.
Because if we hit a bird, it's not good news.
No.
Alright, so we're off to Wales today. Welsh Wales, got my co-pilot here at the side on me. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good.
He's doing good. Doing a sterling job there, Sam, holding all my crap.
Thank you.
Very good. We've got about a 2-hour run today. We're going down to Swansea in South Wales, which is going to be a new experience. Never been to South Wales in the plane before. Sorry, that's just me doing the trim. Never been to South Wales in the plane before, so that'll be fun, won't it?
Yep.
Hopefully get some nice views over mountains in Wales. And yeah, nice little run down.
Yep.
Just me and me dude. Weather's not looking too bad today.
Nope.
Bit of cloud about. It's due to get a little bit cloudier later because there's a bit of a weather front moving in. But touch wood, we should be out of the way of Wales before that weather front comes in later, so we should be okay. Weather-wise, for our little day out. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go flying. We'll fly over our house in a minute down here, Sam. You should see it. See a little village.
Yeah.
You see the little village sticking out the roundabout with school?
Yeah. No,
See it?
I don't know.
We're right over the top of our house in a minute.
Oh, okay. I can't see it. I can't see it.
I think that's because we're going to be right on top. I can see a farm meadow down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're literally going to
Yeah,
fly.
there's Anthony Beck. There's the.
You see it?
There's the track.
Yeah, you see it?
The red
Yeah, roundabout.
Yankee, I don't think we're going to need a transit now. We're going to route to the east rather than the west of Langer.
Papa Yankee, Roger, BS5 South Langer is...
Yeah, right over our house at the minute, Sam.
Yeah.
So wave to Mum and Nana down below.
Hello.
You know, later on when she goes, oh, did you fly over us earlier? It was bloody noisy. That's what she normally says.
Yeah.
Golf Echo X-ray basic.
So you see, so we're tuned into Trent on here. We're 15 miles away. Yeah.
So the QNH is 1021.
I do.
What's that, Dad?
That's the Morse code from Trent. It'll be TNT.
Yeah.
Look on here. Look for TNT on here. The code. Yeah. That's Trent, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's what we're tuned into. You see on here, that's linked to this, and that's where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah? So we're heading towards it, and that's the track to get to it. We're going towards the Peak District now. We're going to fly over
Okay.
Carsington Water in a minute. We're now, how far from that navigational beacon are we, Sam?
8.4 nautical miles.
8.4 miles. Cool.
8.3.
8.3 miles. Wicked. And if you look at that lake in front of us,
Um,
straight on the nose is like a big lake. You see?
oh yeah.
That is Carsington Water, and Trent is just past Carsington Water. What will happen as we fly over the beacon at Trent, this will suddenly, it'll go a bit fuzzy and then it'll spin round,
Yeah.
and that arrow will show behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Controlled airspace.
Keep watching that. 0.7, 0.6. Right, now watch that, look.
Yeah.
Watch it.
Maintain 70,
Watch
clear.
it.
There was that on present track.
Right over the top of the beacon now.
Kilo India Alpha November, you're cleared to transit East Midlands controlled airspace.
Down in a minute.
Maintain flight
Below
level
us.
70 on your present track.
Clear to enter, maintaining 7, flight level
There you
70,
go. See that?
Kilo India Alpha November.
That's now behind us now. You see the arrows pointing down. Oy, never mind.
Present track, anchor to enter Golf
We'll do it on the way back because we're going to go that way on the way back.
Okay.
Are you enjoying having a ride in plane then, Sam?
It's good.
It's your first time in Oscar Mike, isn't it?
Yep.
What do you reckon?
It's good.
What's your favourite though, Oscar Mike or Lima Bravo?
I don't know. They're both the same.
Similar. Honestly, I prefer Oscar Mike.
Yeah.
Now, especially now it's in this new shiny colour scheme.
Yeah.
So it's a new shiny colour scheme. We've got amazing, lovely, comfortable leather seats in here as well, brand new.
Yep.
It's a very nice aeroplane. The thing we haven't got in this one, which you have in Lima Bravo, is you've got the digital gauges, like the screens
Yeah.
here for G5s. Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? Flying.
Yeah.
I wish that when I was your age, I'd been able to go flying. Actually, used to love planes when I was your age.
Yeah.
Very rarely got to go though, so it's quite
Yeah.
cool, isn't it? Really, that we get to do this. Very lucky.
Yeah, I'm very lucky.
On a bank holiday, anyway.
Yeah. Dad.
Yeah.
When are we next going like on a passenger plane?
Next passenger plane. Well, this is. You mean the airline plane?
Yeah, airline plane.
Yeah. I guess the next one that we're going on as a family will be when we go to the States over the summer, hopefully. Fingers
Yeah.
crossed, touch wood. Hopefully over the summer we'll be on a plane heading to Texas.
Yeah.
That will be the next one, I believe. If not, then we will try and get a holiday somewhere, I think.
When are we like, can I have the window seat when we go though, please?
We'll see.
Yay.
Yeah, I should be able to. If you got to be good to me, though. You got to be nice to me, Sam.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll be nice to you. Dad,
Yes.
you know how in the checklist it tells you like all the different things that you have to do?
Yeah.
If something isn't like that and you can't get it to be, then it doesn't tell you what you should do then.
It does. Well, it sort of does. So you've got your emergency checks here. So you've got
Yeah.
engine failures, alternator failures. They're the two main things that we'd have to worry about.
Yeah.
So that means the electrical stops working. That means the engine stops working.
Yeah.
Engine fire, obviously, we've got the checklist for that. Everything else, pretty much, is a case of troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Generally, so if something stops working, there's
Yeah.
generally troubleshooting things that you would do to rectify it. For example, if the radio stops working,
Yeah.
first thing you do, make sure that the volume's turned up, because that's, I've made that mistake before,
Yeah.
where you've been thinking the radio stopped working and it's not, it's just you got it turned down. So yeah, check that the radio's working, check that you've got it so you're listening to it here, check that the circuit
Yep.
breaker's in here,
Yep.
check that when you transmit, it comes up with a little thing saying you're transmitting on there, so make sure that that's
Yeah.
what comes up. Little things like that, and you're just checking different things.
Sure be radar, Golf Charlie, India, Lima Alpha, basic service.
Yeah, but what happens if like one of the breakers is stuck out and you can't push it back in?
You'll be able to push it back in, but it'll probably pop straight out again if it's gone wrong.
Yeah. Then how would you fix it?
Well, then at that case, you've got to figure out what the issue is
Yeah.
and work around it. And depending on what it is, you might have to land pretty quickly,
Yeah.
or it might be something that you can fly without.
Yeah.
For instance, if this NDB thing, the ADF, goes out on a day like today,
Yeah.
I'm flying.
Should be radar. Golf Charlie.
It's a beautiful clear day. We can do. If this stops working, for example, the ADF, we
Yeah.
don't really use that. We're not using it today.
Yeah.
If we were flying on instruments solely, if it was in a really cloudy day, for example, and we were flying on instruments and we were using
Yeah.
this instrument here, then clearly we'd need that.
Yeah.
But if that went today, it doesn't really matter because we're not using it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But some things, for example, if the airspeed stops working,
Yeah.
that's important. We need to know how fast we're going so we don't stall.
Yeah.
If the altimeter stops working, that's also very important. So we
We
know
don't
how
know
high
how
we
high
are.
we are.
Yeah, exactly. Although we do have a backup on the altimeter, so it's not quite as bad with that one.
What if both of them stop working?
If both of them stop working, at which point when we've got real issues and we're going to have to land.
Yeah.
So it depends on the instrument, really. We'll go up to 5,000, and then once we get past, Shawbury, we'll be able to climb. Because we're under controlled airspace at the minute. And it's Class A at the moment from 5,500 feet, so I'm not going to go any higher than about 4,500 feet, which is kind of almost where we are in a minute.
Yeah. Whoa! Woo!
There we go. We're through it. That cloud's actually getting quite a lot higher in front of us. So see how high that cloud's going there?
Yeah.
It sort of towers up, doesn't it? So that means that's cumulus cloud. Cumulus cloud.
Yes.
Cumulus.
What does that mean?
It's white, sticky, nasty cloud.
Yeah.
And it gets very bumpy. So I did want to go higher than that, but I don't think I'm going to go higher than that because that goes up to probably 7,000–8,000 feet, and it's going to start towering higher.
Yeah,
so
roller coaster.
So yeah. Let's just descend a little bit. I did want to go higher, but we've got no airspace to worry about, so we'll be fine. Yeah, this cloud's starting to rise quite high now, look, Sam.
It's weird because you have nothing. You can literally just see. It's like you put a blanket over the plane.
Exactly, that's exactly what it is, Sam. And that's when you're flying solely on instruments. So as you're about to hit cloud, effectively my head goes to here, and I'm literally flying the planes based on that, and the airspeed and stuff as well. And then sort of the few other instruments as well we're sort of focusing on, but mainly it's these four here just to keep us doing whatever we were doing in a straight line. So if you're not careful,
Yeah.
right, so if you just do a little test for you, Sam.
Okay.
Close your eyes a minute.
You're rolling left.
You're opening your eyes, you're cheating.
No, I'm not. Look, I'll put my hands over my eyes.
Okay, you're right, hang on a minute then.
Banking right and down. Very guessy.
Okay, now open your eyes and see where we're looking.
Oh.
Yeah, oh. See?
Yeah.
So that's the problem. You shut your eyes, you can feel, your ears don't tell you where the plane's going.
Yeah.
It's like being on a plane, you know when you're on a commercial plane,
Yeah.
at night time, you don't know which way the plane's pointing, whether it's banking, whether it's climbing or anything, do you?
No.
You don't feel that, it just
really.
feels like, yeah. And that's exactly what it's like. That's 3.5, so we sit at 3.5. Terrain's up to about 2,000, so we can get down comfortably to about 3,000 feet.
Yep.
A bit later in the flight. I mean, there's only one very short portion where there's high terrain.
Yeah.
Now these clouds, as much as
Yeah.
they're very pretty, when you're in them, they're very, very bumpy.
Yeah.
Golf
because
Kilo
it's
Yankee
clouds
downwind.
that's sort of formed from rising
Yeah,
air.
you
See
got
how
it.
they start towering?
Yeah.
Eventually, if you're not careful, they'll turn into cumulonimbus clouds, which is thunderstorms basically, and they're
Yeah.
really nasty inside. But at the minute, they're just cumulus clouds, which means they're just sort of tall, towering clouds.
Yeah.
You can go through them, but it's not very much fun because you sort of end up bouncing all over the place. Very, very bumpy in them, usually, because of the nature of what they are, because it's rising air, so it's just really turbulent air inside them.
Yeah.
We're pretty high up now, Sam.
Yeah.
This is about the highest you've been in this plane, I think.
Yep.
With me. 8,000 feet.
We're almost above the clouds.
I know, they're very high clouds today. I wouldn't normally come this high. Normally you can't actually, because we normally have controlled airspace up here.
Yeah.
But over Wales there isn't a lot. A bit of a bumpy bit. Over Wales there isn't a lot of
Golf Kilo Yankee,
controlled
final for
airspace.
touch and go.
So
Yeah.
oh dear. We'll talk to Swansea in a minute. Let them know we're on our way in.
Okay.
The Swansea Airport is sort of in the 11 o'clock position over there. You see where them wind turbines are? Just behind them hills. So you got some hills and
Oh,
there's some
yeah.
white sticky up wind
I can
turbines.
see. Yep.
And effectively behind them on the water,
Okay.
next to the water is where Swansea Airport is.
Okay.
So that is where we are heading. There's like a sticky out bit there. It's called the Mumbles Peninsula, or sorry, the Gower Peninsula.
Yeah.
You see there's like a sticky out bit of land just past the sea. So you got
Yeah,
like
I
land,
think
sea,
so.
a bit of sticky out bit, and on there is Swansea Airport. And that's
Okay.
where we're going, Sam.
Is it like an actual airport?
Yes. Well, it was originally. They had passenger service there a few
Yeah.
years ago, but it's been shut down for a very long time, and now it just has small planes.
Okay.
Swansea Radio, good morning, Golf Bravo November, Oscar Mike.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, Swansea Radio. What's your message?
Golf Bravo November, Oscar Mike, PA 28 inbound, presently 20 miles to the north, 3,500 feet, request joining and landing information.
Golf Oscar Mike, Roger. Currently we're using runway 04 with the left-hand circuit. The QFE is 1008. Surface wind is 130 degrees, 8 knots, 10 available if you wish.
04 left-hand circuit, now that works for us, thank you. We will join on left-hand wind 04, Golf Oscar Mike.
Right, Roger, thank you.
Oh, isn't it beautiful, Sam?
Yeah.
So if you look actually, this is South Wales coast here, and then you've got the Bristol Channel, and then that's Devon over there. That's
Yeah.
where we're heading to later. We're going down to Newquay on the next flight. We're going across that water to Devon.
Yeah.
Good Devons. You'll see the airfield. Just sort of in, just left of the nose, the light green bit in the dark. You see it?
Yeah.
That's the airfield.
Golf Kilo Yankee, final for touch and go.
We've got one on final.
Golf Kilo Yankee, Roger. Surface wind is 140
Thought
degrees,
before that
6
it was a
knots.
different one.
Caution
Oh,
PA
okay.
28
So
joining
that's
from
why
the
I said yeah, but then I
northeast.
said
Downwind
yes now because I can see it again.
104 left hand.
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Mike, just joining downwind 04 left-hand, and we still don't have the other traffic in sight.
Oscar Mike, Roger, 1 reporting ahead.
Downwind, we're almost there.
Yeah, you see the airport over there, Sam?
No.
Kilo Yankee's just about to turn base.
Yankee, Roger, thank you. Oscar Mike, copy.
Copy, Golf Oscar Mike, still looking.
Oh.
Golf Oscar Mike, got the traffic ahead.
Okay, brakes are off. Undercarriages down and attached, hopefully. Mixture rich. Fuel pump on. Instruments all set. Car peaked. Not using hatches on. So you're fastened in, Sam?
Yep.
Cool.
Golf Oscar Mike, final 04 to land contact 1 on the runway.
Swansea Radio, Golf Alpha X-ray Indy Romeo. Lima, Roger. It's runway 04 at the moment. In use. The QFE is 1008, QNH 1019.
Golf Oscar Mike vacated at Alpha.
Golf Oscar Mike, Roger, thank you. If you go straight ahead onto the apron, over to the south side of the apron and park up to the white line on the second white line.
South side of the apron on the second white line, Golf Oscar Mike, thank you.
Golf Mike Whiskey, Swansea Radio.
Welcome to Swansea.
Yay!
Mike Whiskey, positions.
That's it all the way down, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, here we are then, Swansea in Wales. That was a nice landing, wasn't it, Sam?
Yeah,
Nice
it was.
approach and landing. It was a little bit quick.
It was
With that
probably one
crosswind.
of your smoother ones.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that as a compliment, Sam. It was a little bit, we had a bit of a crosswind.
Yeah.
Other than that, it wasn't too bad. But let's go run inside, shall we, and see what there is down here
Yeah.
at Swansea International Airport. Well then, here we are at the deserted, I'm going to christen this airport Swansea Marie Celeste International Airport, because it is like the Marie Celeste, there is no one here. And to say this was an international airport a few years ago, the Air Wales flew in with like ATRs and things into Swansea, and now it's just deserted. It's so eerie. But it's a nice airport, it's beautiful, and the manager was the guy on the tower upstairs was telling me they're going to be doing all sorts of work here to make it into a better GA airfield for people to come and visit, which is going to be amazing because it's just such an incredibly beautiful part of the world down here in South Wales on the Gower Peninsula. It's just really nice. So yeah, come and visit Swansea, give them a boost, give them some like traffic, and give them a reason to keep making this place better than it is, because I think with a bit of work this place could be amazing. In the meantime, I'm off. I was going to get a cup of tea, but there's nowhere to get a cup of tea here at Swansea International Airport, so never mind. I'm going to get ready for the next flight, which you will see next time. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.